12 News starts with breaking news.
That local breaking news, the National Guard now being called in to help with the ongoing water crisis. This comes as schools in Richmond are now closed for the rest of the week.
Meanwhile, the General Assembly is also directly impacted by this water outage. The House and the Senate gavelled in at noon and then quickly gavelled out. They'll now try to start work on Monday. Political reporter Henry Graff was there for the very latest first day of the new session.
Lawmakers back in Richmond to kick off the start of another legislative session. But with Porta-John sprinkling the state capitol complex, this is anything but an ordinary return.
I mean, honestly, I'm glad that state legislators are here in town to experience what's happening. And I hope that this will lead to some collaboration.
The state constitution forcing lawmakers back to their chambers on this specific day to gavel in, even though state government offices in the city are closed due to water challenges.
Obviously, this has highlighted some of the shortcomings in the Richmond infrastructure. You never want to see something like this in any city, much less our state capital.
Virginia's governor also impacted by a lack of water at the executive mansion because it relies on city H2O as well, with a very blunt assessment of the ongoing situation.
I know has caused substantial anger and frustration with so many people here in the city, and it's justified. I know that folks are tired and they're ready to get back to normal.
The governor calling for an after-action report to examine the failures, adding that fixing the issue should be top of mind for lawmakers. And
I've just discussed it with the Senate and House leadership that we need to make sure we understand what happened here. I do think that there are a multitude of factors that contributed to this, but we need to step back and make sure we understand it thoroughly.
It's a sentiment shared by Delegate Mike Jones and others. Understand why this happened and how to prevent it from happening again.
How do we get the funds for infrastructure that we need? The city has got to put together a plan. They have to have a good understanding of what they need and where they chart their course forward. And then we have to find those dollars at the state.
The session here is expected to wrap up on Saturday, February 22nd, with lawmakers coming back here in April to button up any last-minute issues. On your side in Richmond, I'm Henry Graff, 12 on your side.